Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make these really cool crocheted cuffs. As you can see here, they do have a twisty pattern on top, and I really like them. They're double crochet on the bottom. And just to let you know, there is a link in the description to a written pattern in case you want to view the actual text. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Hey, look, my belly is in the shot now. You're going to start off by chaining 41 stitches. So put a slip knot and then chain 41. Alright, after you've chained 41 stitches, you're going to skip the first chain and then do 40 single crochets, one in each stitch, all the way down the row. Now I use the chainless starting double crochet because it looks more uniform. So you just pull up a loop and put your finger on it, then twist it around, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over and pull through two. If you don't want to bother with the chainless starting double crochet, you can just chain two. Then I'm going to yarn over on my hook and turn. Now this counts as your first stitch, so I don't need to do a double crochet in this stitch. And then I'm just going to double crochet into each stitch down the row. So I should have 40 stitches when I reach the end. And we're simply going to repeat round number 2 4 more times. So we're going to do 4 more rows of double crochet. Alright, so I've repeated those double crochet rows, and now what I'm going to do is chain 1 and turn, and then I'm going to do a single crochet row. So single crochet all the stitches. Alright, and then we're just going to do one more single crochet row. So chain 1 and turn, and then single crochet all the stitches again. Alright guys, so I've reached the end of my single crochet row, and now I'm going to chain 3. And before I turn my work, I'm going to triple crochet into this stitch right here. This part can be a little bit difficult. And then I'm going to turn my work. So this twists these 2 stitches right here. Now I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to skip 2 stitches and triple crochet into that 3rd stitch. Now I'm going to go back a stitch and triple crochet into that stitch. So that twists these 2 stitches. And you're just going to repeat this all the way across until your last 2 stitches. When you get to the last 2 stitches, you're going to chain 3. Now we're going to turn. You're going to skip that first chain and single crochet into the next 2. And then in every stitch down the row. So you should have 40 single crochets. Alright, so now we're going to start round 11 after you've single crocheted into every stitch. You're going to chain 3 and then turn. And now you want to front post triple crochet into this first stitch right here. So you're going to go behind it, yarn over, and do your triple crochet. Now you're going to chain 1, and now we're going to be front post double crochet into all of these stitches. So you want to do this one first and then this one. So triple crochet, and then triple crochet into this stitch. See how it twists them like that? Then chain 1 and do the same thing to the next 2 stitches. Triple crochet front post, and then get the one behind it. And just keep doing that all the way down the row. When you get to the last 2 stitches, you're going to once again chain 3 and turn. Now I want to show you that you have like 2 rows back here, and this one is kind of floppy, so we want to make sure that we put these rows together. So what you're going to do is single crochet into your first 2 stitches, skip that first chain. So we have 2 single crochets here, and now we're going to double crochet into this row here. So count 2 to make sure that you're getting it into the right stitch, and double crochet. And then go back up here, single crochet 2 stitches. So count 2 here, and then double crochet this stitch. So basically we're going to make sure these 2 rows aren't floppy like this, and we're going to repeat this all the way down. So you're just going to single crochet 2 stitches from the top row, and then double crochet down here, making sure that you skip these 2. And then you skip this one here, and you single crochet 2 from the top. And this is going to bind these 2 rows together instead of making them separate like here. You repeat that across until these last 2 stitches, which you are going to single crochet. And then turn your work. It should look like this. So now you're going to chain 1 and just single crochet all the stitches. So at this point you should still have 40 stitches. And for your very last row, you're going to chain 1 and turn, and then single crochet all the stitches all the way back down again. Once you reach the end, I just chain 1 and then cut my yarn, and making sure to leave a long tail because you're going to need to sew this up, and then pull through. Now sewing it up can be a little bit difficult just because you have these loose ends over here, and I'll show you how I do that. So what you're going to do is flip it over to the right side, place your end on a yarn hook, and then fold the right side together. Now the first thing I do is I sew together this upper part right here. Then we're going to line up these nubs. So this nub lines up with this single crochet row behind here. So I'm just going to run my thread down just one side, until I get to the single crochet row, and then line this up with that. So that'll still leave that gap there. Then I'm going to line this up with this to make sure that it's flush. And then just weave my end down here to get down there. I'm just going to pull these flush and finish weaving in all the ends. When I get down to the bottom, I just tie it off with the bottom one and then weave in the end a little bit so that it's not quite. Then turn it right sides out. There's my seam. I think it's pretty much mostly invisible. And there's my twisty cuff. So now all you need to do is make 2 and wear them. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and I thought it was really fun, and I hope you enjoy wearing these cuffs. And I'll catch you later. Bye.